Hello, my dear family and friends. Welcome to our journey of faith together. Our topic for reflection this morning is our true identity. Every one of us has an identity or even multiple identities. And these identities are very, very important to us because they define who we are and they help us to secure ourselves both emotionally and psychologically. Basically, it helps us to find our routine to where we belong and how we bond with other people. Our identity as family members, as members of a community, members of a race, define us a lot. And when we don't connect with these identities, it hampers our journey in life. Today, let's discuss our true identity as Christians. So as Christians, our true identity is our image of our sons and daughters of God. Because the book of Genesis tells us in chapter 1, 26 and 27, that God made us in his own image. In his own image, he made us male and female. And this is our default and fundamental identity in life. And we have to run with it. When we are not connected to this identity, it will affect us. But oftentimes, for the sake of humility, for the sake of whatever that is good, for the sake of our depraved nature, we call ourselves sinners because we happen to commit sin. And we oftentimes mistake our identity or confuse our true identity as sons and daughters of God with sinfulness. A good number of times you hear people say, "Oh, I am a sinner." And to make it even worse, we say, "I am a miserable sinner, I am an unfortunate sinner," all labels of sinfulness, and we run with that. I want to tell us today that it's quite unfortunate that we run with such impressions of ourselves. Is quite unfortunate, and it is not good enough for us as Christians. It hampers our journey in faith. Our true identity is children of God. I am a child of God, and we must build that consciousness as children of God, no matter what goes wrong in our lives as Christians. Yes, we happen to commit sin, we happen to make mistakes. These are accidentals in our lives. These are unfortunate situations that happen, on our journey of faith, and they can never take over who we are before God, because God defined us as his children, and he made us male and female as his image. So whenever you are tempted to think of yourself as somebody who is a sinner, remember that sin is an accident in your life. You can always do away with sin. But being a child of God is indelible. It's something that you cannot change. It's something that makes you who you are. You have a sense of belonging to God. You have a bonding with God when you create that consciousness that I'm a child of God. Whenever you see your family, whenever you see your friends, whenever you see where you belong, you feel happy, you feel welcome, you're at peace, you have that security. So rejuvenating our God consciousness and our true image as sons and daughters of God will help go a long way on our journey of faith. So we need to come back to who we truly are. Please, let's start defining and redefining ourselves by our default image as children of God. Resist the temptation of calling yourself a sinner. Yes, I understand you can make mistakes, you can commit sin, but sin is not your identity. Your true identity is the child of God, and that is what we continue to be, and that is what defines us. Because the moment you keep on saying that you're a sinner, it demoralizes you, it disconnects you, it disempowers you as a child of God. So you have to rebuild that confidence. No matter what has gone wrong in your life, tell yourself, I am a child of God and I will remain a child of God, and that's who God has made me to be. God has not given up on you. Don't give up on yourself. No matter what has gone wrong, pick up yourself, put it back together, and remember, you belong to God. You are his child, and you must bond with God.